So this synthetic wig had torn up lace and has been worn so many times. I've used the curling iron on it a few times. I don't even know how many times I've worn it. I was going to throw it away, but instead I decided to save it. Let me show you what I did with it. So I decided to go ahead and try to patch up that lace. I just grabbed whatever I had, a needle and thread. I'm sure there are much, much better ways to repair lace, but this is just what I had on hand to work with it on this day. I didn't really care so much about how the repair came out looking because what I had decided to do was cut bangs straight across the front. This is part of the Sensationnel Bare Lace line. This is their 6x5 Unit 3. It has a beautiful, pretty strong yaki texture and a 6x5 lace closure in the front. And this is the color Balayage Gold. So first, I'm using a detangler spray. This is one of my favorite wig sprays. I always start with some type of wig sprays, usually a silicone spray, but since this wig is quite a bit tangled up, I went ahead and used my Eben 5-second detangler. Notice I don't spray much right on top. I don't want my wigs to come out super shiny, so I always spray under, which is good because the parts that rub your neck and your shoulders and everything are the most important parts to spray anyway. Spraying your wigs before brushing them out is not only going to help detangle in the case of an old wig like this one, but it's also going to protect your wigs. So of course I always talk about how I start from the bottom on detangling my wigs and just comb from the bottom all the way up with a really good detangling brush. This one is the Unbrush by FHI Heat. So this wig is a 6x5 with some free parting space at the top. Since I had to repair the lace, there is a section on my right that I needed to make sure was covered, but that's no big deal. This wig, the texture is so beautiful. It is a strong yaki texture, not silky at all, which I really, really like it. Not kinky, but not silky at all. I love the beautiful layers, but remember the curls on this wig were much better straight out of the box. I've probably worn this wig 20 times, you guys, literally. So I have put some hot curls in it myself. And that in itself kind of changes the original style. Now, when it comes to wigs and trying out new wig products, I spend way too much money, y'all, on this stuff, but I can't say I believe this wig was about $35, $38. This wig has given me its money's worth. Now at this point, I was about to go ahead and cut some straight across bangs because I didn't want to use any lace melting products to hold my wig down today, but it felt so secure. I didn't need that. But I decided to go ahead and do a curtain bang. The next time I wear this wig, I'm going to make me a straight across the front bangs wig out of this. But I'm going to go ahead and do a curtain bang today. At this point, there's not much left to do. I just want to go in and cover the knots as good as I can. So I'm using a cheap little powder palette, LA Colors. This is supposed to be their medium to dark palette. Not very dark, but I use makeup that is lighter than my skin tone anyway to do the part. Then I'm going to use my cheap little Ruby Kisses palette, which has a few darker colors to kind of make sure my lace won't be too bright, especially when I step outside, and just using a dark brown along the hairline there. Again, trying to help cover that lace since I'm not melting, and as well as covering some of the little black dots along the hairline. So even though I have worn this wig probably 20 times, I'm gonna spray it down with my silicone spray to try to get some more life out of it. I have hot curled this wig. I have done everything to this wig. I just want to see how long it's gonna last. Again, this is Sensational Bare Lace unit number 3, one of their 6x5 units, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye bye.